Hey friends, welcome to another little mini reading vlog. I don't know if this is just going to be a Saturday vlog or if it's going to be all weekend. We will see where the day takes us. My nose itches, hold on. What we are about to do is go get coffee because 7 Brew just opened like right around the corner from me. I don't have to hit a stoplight to get there is how close it is. So if I like this could make my morning coffee stops much closer and much faster. I don't go get coffee every morning before work. Once every other week I tend to, unless I'm on some sort of hyperfixation, and then I might spend a little bit more money. But they haven't had their grand opening yet. They're doing a soft opening. They're giving away free small coffees. I'll take you guys along with me. I also wanted to show you that my book of the month box finally came in last night. So if you watched my TBR, you might have already seen me talk about these books. But the first one that I got for this month is Kingdom of Sweets, which is a dark nutcracker retelling. You can see I started it last night. And by started it, I mean I got to page 4 and then I fell asleep. So I'm hoping to get some of this read today, but I'll tell you what the focus of today is later because I have a lot to do. I also got Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood, young adult chess romance. So I'm really excited to read this one because I love chess and I love love. And this cover is so cute. And then for one of my in-person book clubs, I also got Shark Heart, a love story. And I'm really excited to read this one. I think it's gonna mess my heart up. Let's go get coffee. Okay, y'all saw the line at 7 Brew. Both lines were very long and I was in and out in 5 minutes. So props to them and their quickness and efficiency. Let's try the drink I got. Basically, I just asked the girl what she recommended and she said a cinnamon roll. I stuck with the caramel drizzle and the whip just because I don't normally get all the extra stuff on it. So I treated myself today since it was free, but I did ask for it half sweet because I asked on Instagram what everybody liked to get and everybody said get the drinks half sweet. So let's try it. Half sweet is perfect and this is really, really good. I like them. I will be continuing to go to 7 Brew. 70 degrees here today in Mississippi, like a beautiful December day, but that is why I stuck with an iced coffee. But let's go discuss what's going to happen with today because there's a lot that needs to happen and I need to get out of this terrible lighting. Today, I really want to get as many crochet orders finished as I can. While I was sick over the last week, I tried to crochet, but I was dealing with aches, and so working too long on anything made my hands just uncomfortable and tight, and I was afraid of injuring myself to the point where I couldn't work on orders later. I didn't get as much done on my days home as I would have liked. So I'm making myself a little list of what I think is attainable to finish today, which is finishing a couple of things that still have some details that need to be done, as well as making a rooster. I'm hoping that pattern is easy, but you never really know until you start. So what I'm doing is, this is the bullet journal that I ordered from Amazon, and I'm kind of treating it instead of the reading journal like I had originally planned, which this is my reading journal. I'm using this as kind of a brain dump journal. So I'm brain dumping. I'm gonna take a break for lunch, obviously, and then I'm gonna take a break for our Christmas present exchange that we're doing with Liv's Library, one of the tiers of her Patreon group. We all get to exchange gifts today. So I've got mine under the tree ready to open, and that's happening later in the afternoon. So I've got a couple good breaks built in, but overall today needs to be a work day. And I think I'm going to start listening to Once Upon a Broken Heart because I got that as a library hold. I definitely forgot to mention that when I was talking about my TBR in that video if you watched it, but I have it as a library hold and I don't want it to expire before I get the chance to read it because I know a lot of people love that book this year. So I'm gonna drink my coffee that is quite tasty, jot down my stuff, and then just go ahead and get started. I still have my unlit Christmas tree in the background, but first goal is to finish this dragon. She just needs the rest of her spikes. They're gonna be blue and purple alternating, or I guess this is teal and purple alternating, and then she'll be done. And then this dragon, which is a super special custom dragon with a lot of special colors, I've got to put his spikes on. I've made all of them and finished making his wings, and then he will be done. I have been crocheting for like an hour and a half and I got my first 2 big things done. So I think I showed you guys already that I finished this dragon. Beautiful little spikes. I'm finished. I need to put a smaller purple one down here. I did the wrong alternating colors, but she's super cute and that'll take me like 10 minutes. And then I finished this guy. I put his wings on. And then I've got all of his spikes on. And he just gets to zoom, zoom. I might give him claws just for some contrast on the front, but I think he is super cute. And all the custom colors that this person requested are on here. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna clean up my desk area and go make lunch. I also, before I forget, I am on part 2 of Once Upon a Broken Heart. I have listened to 2 hours and 45 minutes and I have 7 hours and 20 minutes left. Now this is on 2 times speed, so really that's like 3.5 hours left. Y'all, I am loving this book. I did not love Caraval. I got it from the library like 4 years ago and I read it and I just felt like it was trying to do so much, but I never got invested in the muchness. So I never finished that book. It's just so magical from the very beginning. So if you don't know what it's about, and I feel like I'm one of the last people reading it, but anyway, we follow our main character, Evangeline, and she is losing the love of her life, Luke, to him marrying somebody else, and that somebody else happens to be her stepsister. But anyway, like, her stepsister doesn't know, or at least as far as I know, she doesn't know. And so she makes a bargain with the fate of Heart, and his name is Jax, and Jax is like, okay, I'll stop the wedding, but you have to kiss 3 people of my choosing. And so she agrees to this bargain. It's turned into so much more than that. She is going elsewhere in the world, and there's kind of this whole like Bachelor-esque competition that she's entering into. So she is an ambassador of her home village, and she is sailing off to be a potential bride for this prince at this point. And she's mingling, and y'all, it's magical. The writing, the description of the food and the dresses, and just like what the markets are like, and these little baby dragons, there's little baby dragons everywhere. It's really, really magical. So I totally get the hype with this series. I don't quite buy into it with Caraval, but the Once Upon a Broken Heart, eating this book up, reading it so fast. It's so good. So I am very happy with my choice to listen to that today. Plus, because it's YA, I don't feel like I have to be super, super focused in to understand everything that's going on, which makes it easier as I have to read through crochet patterns and that kind of thing. But I'm about to make some Kraft macaroni and cheese for lunch and then get ready for our book exchange. My hair gets progressively wilder through the day because it's still too short to really put up in a bun. So I have all sorts of clips going on in the back that y'all can't see, but it's just like Frizz City when I'm backlit, but whatever. We just did our Bookish Secret Santa opening and Amber wasn't there. So Amber, if you're watching my videos, thank you so, so much for my gifts. I got this beautiful embroidered like bookmark corner. It's so pretty. And one of my most anticipated books that I just haven't been able to get my hands on yet, A Study in Drowning by Ava Reed. I'm so excited. I've heard nothing but good things about this book, so I cannot wait to read it. Thank you, Amber. I'm about to start working on some more crochet projects while I watch the Fantasy Fangirls live Q&A, because I'm also a member of their Patreon and they're about to do their live. So we're gonna settle back in for some more crocheting. Is there anything better, I'm talking anything, than clean sheets, clean bedding, a book, mood lighting, and a rainy evening? As long as the power doesn't go out, because I don't think there is. I think this is the recipe for a perfect night. So I'm about to go shower and then read some Kingdom of Sweets, get into a really weird, dark, twisted holiday spirit, I guess, and enjoy this. I don't know if y'all can hear the thunder, but it is thundering. Is great. I have had a very busy morning with some very unruly hair. Getting my car ready to take a trip next weekend. I'm going to New Orleans, so that'll be fun. But in the midst of all of that, I got crocheting done while I waited for my oil change, and then I was the first person in line for free drinks round 2 at 7 Brew. So today I got a sugar-free Smooth 7, which is white chocolate and Irish cream, which is very good. And then I was like, am I allowed to get 2 drinks? And they were like, yeah, because basically this is like a training day for them. So the more drinks they can make, the happier they are. So I was curious to try their fizz. So I got a strawberry lime fizz, and I have not tried this yet. Shut up. That is really good. I don't really know what I'm going to do today. I have a lot of laundry to do, and I just kind of want to be a bum. So I'm going to make lunch and have my 7 fizz with that, and then figure out the rest of the day. Maybe not look like this anymore, or maybe spend the whole day looking like this. I don't know, but we'll be in touch later. This is the vlog of me coming at y'all with really good lighting. I tried to make myself more presentable, but y'all, my whole life I have been told, wow, let's see if I can find better lighting. Does this help at all? Not really. You're so blessed with thick hair. And I know this. I know it is a blessing to have super thick hair. However, through a variety of things, one of them being my various illnesses that I've had over the year that have made me lose hair and grow hair and lose hair and grow hair, it's grown back very unmanageable. In addition to, I don't have many things that mess with my anxiety. But one of the things that I do because of my anxiety is pick at my hair. Sometimes that means picking at the ends of my hair, and sometimes that literally means picking at my hair. It's just unruly almost all the time, and I'm very self-conscious about it. I definitely need to go to a hair appointment soon so she can try and like cut things back to make them more manageable, but it is something that I get a little bit self-conscious about. Yes, I'm blessed with very thick hair, but I feel like it makes things look more obvious when I try to like tame it. I wish I could have some life advice from Hermione Granger. Whatever. I don't know that y'all care about anything that I just said. I'm about to go into Jackson and meet my friend at one of our favorite places. It serves coffee and pies and baked goods and all sorts of things. And we're gonna hash out some of the details of our trip next weekend to celebrate a friend's wedding and just get some of the like details of other things that we want to do finalized. And then I also brought the Kingdom of Sweets to read because the last 2 nights I've gotten in bed and said I was gonna read, and then I got so cozy and warm that I like fell asleep instantaneously. I'm also going to try and finish Once Upon a Broken Heart on the way over because I'm listening to that as an audiobook, and I'll let y'all know if I did finish that when I get back. Hey guys, it's 9 o'clock. Got travel plans finalized, had a really good key lime pie, had a mediocre chai latte. What is important is that is that is also not important. Ignore that. But I finished Once Upon a Broken Heart. Y'all, it's been so long since I have read a book in 2 days, but I did it. I finished that book. It was so whimsical and charming and cute. I feel like the character development was not the strongest, but the story was just so sweet and magical, and that made up for it. And you know, it's a young adult book. You can't like expect it to match adult fantasy in every aspect. And I'm not saying that as like I'm downgrading the book. I'm just saying it's a different category, and sometimes that's okay. And I had just like the best time. I did not have to pay too close of attention. I got a lot of crocheting done. I started that rooster. I got his head done. He's gonna be a very big rooster. Let me show you. This is like just his head. I know it looks like a little chicken nugget ghost or something, but his beak and his eyes are gonna go on here. My goal is to make his body tomorrow, but I had a very productive day. I woke up, got another free beverage from 7 Brew. This place is gonna be a problem once they stop giving me free drinks. Anyway, I got a coffee from 7 Brew. I got my oil changed. I washed my car. I cleaned out my car. I got groceries. I planned out my little trip for next weekend. I did some laundry. I made the bed. Good day. I'm gonna go ahead and end here. If you watched all the way to the end of this video, why don't you leave me a car emoji? Because I'm excited about my trip, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Hopefully I will get so many more books read. And if you want to see more bookish content from me, make sure that you like and subscribe and comment down below. I love interacting with you guys in the comments. Can y'all tell where my cat likes to dig his claws? There's a reason why this curtain is in such sad shape, and its name is Sherlock. Sherlock the cat. But I'm gonna go because I need to go to sleep and read a little bit for fun. Bye guys.